Tia J again. So guys, I hope you're all well. Please welcome back to my channel, and please subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. So today I'm going to tell you guys about the duties and responsibilities of a waitress. Me personally, I'm a waitress in Dubai. Yes, so I felt like sharing with you guys what we do, the duties, so that in case you want to become a waitress, you can have some idea of what to do, what to expect. So first of all, a waiter or a waitress, we all know, is the face of the company, because it's the person who communicates directly to the guests, knows the guest needs, everything. So to be a waitress, you have to be very friendly. You have to be with a friendly attitude, always smiling. Yeah, you have to be very friendly when communicating to the guests with a vibrant attitude. Yes, and the duties. First of all, I'm going to tell you about my personal experience, like what I do, the day-to-day duties, what we all do as a waitress. Yeah. So first of all, you have to be as a welcoming host to the guest, because remember, when guests come to your section, you have to welcome them with a smile, make them feel at home, taking guest orders. You have to make sure you have a notepad when taking guest orders, and you have to be a good listener, guys. You have to be a good listener, because as you know, in case you make any mistake in the guest orders, that will be a problem to the kitchen, problem to the guests, and problem to you, because you have lost the trust of the guest. So you have to note every order, and you have to repeat the order, guys. When the guest orders with you, you need to repeat the order so that you take accurate orders, and make sure the guest has no allergies. You have to ask for the allergies. Yeah, everything. So another thing, like when you're taking care of the guests, you have to make sure the guest table is clean. You have to keep it clean all the time. You have to remove all the dirty cups, dirty plates, making sure the guest table is always clean, changing the cutleries. As you know, guys, you have to keep the guests happy and make the service a memorable one. Yes. And another thing, folding the napkins. You all know we have many styles of folding napkins, so you have to fold the napkins, make sure there is no stains in the napkins for the guests. Always being available when the guest needs something, not waiting for the guest to wave the hand. Constantly maintain the cleanliness of the table. I will repeat that. We have to make sure the guest table is always clean, always. Not to wait for the guest to tell you to clean it for her. And another thing, guys, by the way, I'm at the park again. Another thing, you have to make sure you upsell the day specials. Like every restaurant has a special, like the chef special, the thing that is really good, like the chef that has prepared with more passion, new dishes. You have to make sure you sell those dishes to the guests, and you have to be with the product knowledge, like when selling to the guest. You have to be passionate about what you're selling. You have to have tested what you're selling. You know what I'm talking about. So that by the time the guests ask you about it, you're ready to answer any question they are going to ask you. Because for sure, you cannot sell something you don't know. You cannot sell something you're not passionate about. So you have to sell something that you also like. Yes, guys. And another thing, you have to be able to answer every question the guest is asking you. You have to be with enough product knowledge. You have to be passionate about your job, like making further revision, reading further research, so that by the time the guest asks you about anything, you're ready to answer any question. So you have to, you have to be confident of what you're doing, confident of what you're telling the guests, guys. And you have to always refill the guest's drinks. Like it has to be on a third. The drink has to be on a third. So whenever the drink is about to get finished, you have to recommend a new one, the same cocktail or another drink. Yes, we have to make sure you upsell everything, guys. Everything that you have a chance, you have to upsell it, because you know you're there to make money. You have to make money for your restaurant. And we have to always keep a genuine smile when talking to the guests. Genuine smile, good attitude, guys, so that by the time the guest approaches you, by the time you approach the guest is already happy, is already seeing, you know, the guests judge you by your face, by the way you talk. So if you talk to the guests very nicely, they'll also be nice to you. Another thing, you have to be physically, emotionally intelligent, guys, when talking to the guests, when dealing with the guests, because as you know, we are dealing with different kinds of guests. You can encounter a guest who is really hard to handle, guys, who is really hard to handle. Like everything you tell him or her doesn't like, is very angry at you. Maybe they have family issues. It's like you haven't, it's like you're the one who has caused the problem, you know, guys. Like everything you bring, he doesn't like everything. So you have to be patient with that guest. You have to make sure you make him happy. So you're not supposed to also add on his burden or her burden. So you have to change, at least to make him or her smile. That's why I'm telling you, guys, even if the guest shouts at you, even if he's very mad at you with no reason, you just have to keep up the smile, the friendly attitude, because that's our job, hospitality, guys. So the guests came to the restaurant to have some fun. So if you add sadness on sadness, then I don't know, guys. And another thing I would tell you guys, the duties and responsibilities. We have to make sure we are always groomed, like very clean. All the hair is nice, everything. Because when you're talking to guests, the guests will check everything. You have to be with nice watch, everything, because you know, guys, if you like more money, put yourself, like, buy nice things so that the guests will even have the morale to give you the tips. To give you the tips, because you're looking nice. The guest will not feel happy when he is being attended to a shabby waitress or waiter. Hair is not combed, as you know, guys. Yes, so anyone who is interested in becoming a waitress, guys, it's very easy. The duties are our day-to-day things we are always doing. You have to make sure like you talk to the guests, communicate to the guests, guys. Like every time you get a chance, go to the table, talk to the guests, know their needs, know where they are unsatisfied, so that you can make them satisfied. So if you don't talk to the guests, you will not know if they are satisfied or unsatisfied. So to make sure to know the guest experience, you have to go to the table, talk to the guests, and know how everything is. Yes, instead of standing waiting for the guests to call you, just stand up, go to the table, talk to your guests, ask them about the food, about the drinks. Like, tell them, you know, I have one thing, like, if you really want to interact with the guests very nicely, just go, like mostly ladies, they have chains, nice tops. Just tell the guests, oh wow, I like your top, wow, I like your dress. The guests will be so happy. So the guests will prolong the conversation. That's how you start to build the conversation, the friendship with the guests. Yeah, you have to be very, very clever when dealing with the guests, guys. And I talked about the cleanliness, constantly maintaining the cleanliness, having product knowledge, making sure you communicate to your supervisors, managers, and you don't have to solve everything by yourselves, guys. So if the guest, like if the situation is serious, you have to call your manager, call your supervisor to talk to the guests, because some guests really need further attention. Some guests really want to speak to the superiors, maybe. Yeah, there are some guests like that, so you have to call your supervisor to talk to the guests. It's really amazing. It's really interesting to deal with people, because you get to know about how people behave. So I really like what I'm doing, because you get to know everyone's behavior, like 88% of how people behave, because you encounter people from different cultures, different countries. So everyone has his own behaviors. Yes, so guys, please wait for my next video. I think you have got some knowledge, you have got some hint on the duties and responsibilities. Setting tables, preparing cutleries, making sure all the mise en place is set, so that by the time the guests request for the cutleries, it's already set. It's already set to be given to the guests. Oh my god, my phone was going to fall. My phone was going to fall, guys. Anyway, I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. So it's me, Lukia J. Yeah, as usual, it's me, Lukia J. So guys, if you really want to be a waitress, and if you really want to work in hospitality, it's really interesting. It's the most interesting thing. You're never bored, like you're never stressed, because you're always chatting, talking to guests. Yeah, you're always smiling, always positive attitude, positive vibes. So it's really nice. And another thing, you have to make sure you know everything. You have to make sure you know the menu from A up to Z, so that by the time the guests ask you about anything, you're ready to answer everything they ask you. When you're upselling something, you have to make sure you know from A up to Z what you're upselling. You have to make sure everything the guests ask, you're ready to answer confidently, politely, with a friendly attitude. Yes, guys. So that the guests, you have to be very passionate, like you have to have tested it yourself, what you're upselling, because the guests will ask you, how does it taste? Have you ever tested it? Yeah. And you have to make sure you ask for allergies. Allergies, guys, is the most important thing, because some guests really have allergies, and if you don't ask about it, you will never know, because some may keep quiet and forget, and by the time you bring the food on the table, the guests will be like, oh my god, I have allergy, you didn't ask me about the allergies. So it will be your fault. It's never the guest's fault. So it's your duty to ask everything to the guest. Ask everything. If the guest has any disorder, any allergies, any speciality, yeah, know about the guest birthdays. So through communication, you can know about the guest birthdays, so that you can make something special to the guest. As you know, if the guest tells you, oh, by the way, today is my birthday, you know what you do? So you just go directly to communicate to the chefs, to the kitchen, to the supervisor. They'll prepare something very nice to the guest. The cake, you sing to the guest. The guest, he or she will be very happy for that, because those easy things, the simple things you see, they are the most things that make the guest very happy. So let's keep the communication, keep up the smile, keep a friendly attitude, and yes, thank you so much again. Thank you guys for subscribing. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe if you haven't yet subscribed. Yes, thank you so much. And it's me, Lukia J. So see you again in my next video about hospitality. Yeah, by the way, you see the environment is really cool. I'm just moving around, taking you guys around. Yeah, see you again. Love you. See you guys. See you. Thank you for watching. And please comment if you want something. If you want to tell me about something, please drop a comment. I'll be very glad to reply you guys. Thank you so much. See you.